41 Seaver Way. Welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. The national spotlight is on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Siggy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Clay Holmes. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure.
Phillies 0, Mets 0.
He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Phillies 1, Mets 0.
No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Got this microphone on
Nobody
just in case.
Nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series. Inside. And the count even 1-1.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count 2-1. Right there for a strike. And down on strikes.
Okay, got him.
And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, look,
Great
Judge
turn
connects
at the
6
plate.
RBIs.
Good power.
Win against the Tigers.
Not
Nice.
great in the OBP department. First pitch, not close.
Hey, partner, back in
You
2023,
mean
Turner
you could
homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-1. That one missed.
Go.
And there's a foul ball.
No. I was thinking, if there's a Subway
Spoils that one, and it
series
remains
in
2-2.
the show, why don't we
One
just
out, base is
commentate?
empty.
to-
Next offering is down low. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count, 3-2. He goes off
Batting
speed,
fourth,
gets
left
the out.
fielder Kyle Schwarber.
That
Kyle
might
Schwarber
be
will come
cool.
up.
So easy.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
You gotta be kidding me, man.
And that extends the inning for Bryce Harper.
We're not doing.
Batting fifth, first
Trying to
baseman
pitch,
Bryce
that's why.
Harper.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Entered the day with the best batting average in the National League. That one finds the zone. Strike
We're
one.
going against
Holmes,
BTA
32
Rangers.
years old,
8-1.
and he was a 9th-round
That's-
draft pick
That's
back in
pathetic.
2011.
And the Astros beating the Athletics by 2. Wow.
0-2 now.
There we
Hacks
go.
and misses. It's a strikeout.
Terrible. Terrible.
So the Phillies
You know,
strike first
you
with a solo
give up a home run. You
It's
know?
now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Terrible performance.
Back here with my pal C, getting the nod on the
Who's
mound,
that?
Christopher Sanchez. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Fought off foul.
Very good eye.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good
The ball.
right
What do you mean what I'm doing? What are you swinging at?
contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And now Reggie.
You swinging at?
Crawford.
What do you mean what I'm swinging
Dog
at?
shit. That's what you're swinging at. Or
How's that
you're
garbage?
swinging at. You're golfing.
How am I
Now
golfing?
nobody on.
See,
Lifted
there
in
you go.
right
You
center
know, probably
field.
know
On
you
the
get
move
something
to
in
the
the
alley.
first round.
And that's the inning.
Wow, that's crazy. It's a get out. It's crazy. That's how you know the game's so nice.
New inning getting
Leading
started.
off for the
Now it's the
Phillies,
second baseman, Luis Garcia. Holmes back to work. And that's downstairs. Ball one. Outside with a breaking ball. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
There's a swing and a miss. Singing, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say
Well, I'm getting
off
better.
the plate, away, and
Get that.
down. And why those
Get
are the
that.
toughest locations
Okay,
in
here.
baseball.
Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting seventh, center fielder Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns,
right
and
fielder,
as well
number 4.
hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the right fielder. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. First offering, and it just misses. 2 outs, bases empty. That one misses, and now 2-0.
Ball 3. 3-0.
Went with the sweeper for the strike. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Coming on Robert, and he's there, and that is that. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off
Ready to
for the
go
Mets,
for the last half of the inning.
Wait, what do you mean he's injured?
He can't be playing.
Came out of the gates really strong.
What, not in this game?
Swing and a ground ball.
Nah, it's all right.
Boom.
Still.
Whips it across. The out on Soto.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Mark Vientos.
And now it's Mark Vientos.
Come on, Mark. 9 game hitting streak.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
And it's gone. It's not gone. Man.
One down, base is empty. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Squeezes it, 2 down.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just
Serious?
down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Luis Robert Jr. at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Robert matched a homer in his last game. Hit on the ground to the right side. He'll do it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Mets go down quickly. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Citi Field, top half of the 3rd inning, digging in, Rafael Marchand. And that is out of play. Holmes ready to fire now. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Up the middle, finds its way through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch.
So close. So close, but yet too
You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Man. Gotta be kidding me, man.
This is Bryson Stott. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in there at the knees.
Oh, what is that call, Blue? What is that?
It's a strike.
That is bullshit.
It's a strike.
I don't care.
What do you
I don't
mean?
care if they put the challenge thing in there. That is not a strike in this game. God.
Well, the ABS challenge is on the show 26. But this game's not.
Up the
Most
middle,
y'all
takes
take
it
that.
in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the
Wow,
dugout
what a
after
catch,
hitting a line
man.
drive that finds a glove, but you will get some
Now
high
batting,
fives. You know,
third
when you
baseman,
make
Alex
great
Bone.
contact, you feel like you've done everything right.
Like
But in this
Bone,
game of baseball,
Karen Bone.
not everything is in your control.
Like Karen Boone.
Boom. Takes a ball as
What?
he stands in for the
Thank
second
you.
time.
What?
Thank you.
Alright.
Exactly as I expected from that pitch.
What's up, Zach? Oh, Dodgers send Timmy and that's not good.
On the ground.
The
could be
Red Sox
2.
being the Blue Jays.
Good
What
feed.
frame?
That's 1. What a double
Nice
play.
double plays.
Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors,
And
and no one left.
If you didn't
We
give
head
up
down
that
to
first
the
home run,
half of
you
inning
still
number
tied
3.
with
It's
it.
the Phillies 1
Sure.
and the Mets nothing.
Oh no.
That's true.
Back here in
But,
Cleveland.
oh.
And here's
But no,
the
yeah,
catcher,
play home run,
Luis
no.
Torrens.
Torres.
Alright, see ya. Okay.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Harper takes it himself. And a quick out number 1.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's the second baseman, Brett Beatty. And he grounds one back up the middle. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Wow. You kidding me?
Number 3.
And now here is
There goes the bench.
Carson Bench. Here's a guy who's been
This
struggling
man.
so far this year.
This
It's
man.
only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon.
Let's see this.
That
1-0.
misses, and it's 1-0.
Trying to hit him? What is this?
Oh, he took a pitch. Miracle.
And it's fouled away.
Good try. Good try.
2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hit in the air, right field. Under it.
Come on. Are you serious, man?
And makes the grab. And that is that.
Oh, yeah. Stop
On
clapping.
the fourth,
Leading off
and
for
digging in for Philadelphia,
Shortstop,
Trey
Trey
Turner.
Turner.
Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Here comes Schwartz to
They're
the
supposed to
plate.
say
1 for 1
two.
with a single so far.
Around 2 was supposed to say that.
And
What
there's a
happened?
strike. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring
No,
off.
it's early. Crazy.
Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He's
Yankees
been
in
scoring
plus.
a lot of runs lately.
Try
He's scored
and
9 times in the last 10
Fuss
games.
somehow.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top
Yeah,
half
like
of inning
still
number
Fuss.
4. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4
Right, let's see
strikeouts
the
for
wild
him on
card.
the bump today.
Hi, guys.
First
So
base,
here
Bryce
is
Red
Bryce
Sox.
Harper. Struck out
Wait,
swinging.
why is
his
NES
first time.
and Blue Jays.
Why does everyone say 0 games back? Like, what the hell?
And that's in there at the
Nice.
knees.
Generally,
Right.
second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to
Plus,
lean on
I
those
think
secondary
the Giants are
pitches
plus.
and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice
No
job.
reason.
In there at the
The
knees.
wild card.
That's strike
Rose
2.
Cubs.
This guy's pounding
Philly.
the zone. Hitters don't have
Balance
time
and
in between
Padres.
pitches.
For some reason. Jesus.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Phillies go down
Oh,
quietly.
see
in
the
the
Mets.
inning. They
Go on
lead
here.
1-0.
Wait. Red Fuss.
Welcome
that's
back.
fine.
Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing
It-
well.
Guy lost the Marlins twice. Poker bit. Disappointed it. Hey, dude.
On the ground right side, Garcia. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for.
See, we don't need
Nice
that.
ground out.
It's better.
Ronnie Mauricio now.
Oh, Standing used to be a Yankee. What happened?
Okay, maybe.
And that one sliced foul.
He's going for that triple crown.
The Mets yet to pick up a hit here.
Well, in this game, but not really. V. Robbins.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Pitch, you're
Oh, it's a
playing.
terrific strikeout.
Go
He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Third baseman.
He's trying to swing on the fence
For the
so that
Mets,
pitch
he's
has
0 for
done.
1.
Oh my. Yeah.
That misses the
Hey.
zone. 0-1.
We're getting ready to swing that.
That gets by him.
Yes, finally a hit.
What is that? And I do it. He just let that ball
Finally a hit.
Fielder.
He's 0 for 1.
Juan Soto.
You see you complaining.
Swing and a
Ah,
jump, and it
so
rolls
close.
foul.
You're complaining about
Put me at third. I'll make that play.
You're like making no dang play. What are you
I'll
talking
make that
about?
play easily.
Like you're not a third baseman.
2 outs. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he
Just
did.
that. That's a ball. We're calling you MVP, but you're swinging at balls.
And
You're
swing.
swinging
The swing. It's a
Oh, what do
strikeout.
you do? You don't know how to read
We're headed to the
pitches.
5th. It's the Phillies
Oh my
1
God,
and
that
the
was a
Mets
bang to
nothing.
bang ball. Yeah, you just swung.
God.
Ball.
At least we got a hit.
Welcome back.
Ball.
So far, here's how
Yeah,
the
you got a
Stars
hit.
have performed
Did
up to
you
this
make?
point.
Did you score?
No.
No. So hit the win.
Holmes back to work. Hard hit left side.
Jesus.
In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh will hit
Oh
next.
God, man.
Rolled out to second in his first at bat. That pitch in for a strike,
Nice.
and it's 0-1. That clips a corner.
Nice.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to
Please
chase
walk.
if you look down in that area.
Oh man, better than you.
Not better than me.
Swing
See?
and a miss, struck him out.
Not better than me.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable
Now
pitch.
batting,
Right
number
over the
4.
top of the plate, and I know that
He's right
hitter is
down in the
kicking
middle, I
himself
think.
right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it,
Yeah,
and
see
the
how the
deception
middle.
gets him the K.
Number 4, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Come. Come on. Please. Serious. Wait,
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the
doing our
5th.
retro jerseys.
Strike 3
I
went
love
back
those.
to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Down quickly go the Phillies.
I think
They
doesn't
lead it
have a
1-0.
retro jersey yet. I think. No.
And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off.
Johnny Tommy with my buddy Chris
Third
Singleton
baseman,
is set to get us started.
Mark
Bottom
Vientos.
5. Mark Vientos.
Wow.
Easy out. Easy out, boys. Get ready. I'm bringing the sides. Infield. Easy out.
Let's see.
And fouled off.
Again, you're swinging at balls. Again.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Sanchez.
Right, he's slow.
He's got it. And there's
Say,
one
guys.
down.
Easy out.
Now batting, center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch misses.
Now that's your ball.
I was surprised he didn't swing.
And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
I was surprised he didn't swing at that
He's
one.
been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat.
Oh, I
with a
forgot. You go
2-0
up,
count.
up and down. My bad.
And a foul ball. Makes
Very
it count
nice.
2-1.
Hard.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
The Phils up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to the left. Boom. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Rafael Marchand.
And that one fouled off. Right side, Baden tosses to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the DH, Bryson Stott. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder. Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mets nothing. And we're back. There we go, bottom 6. Now it's the second baseman, Brett Beatty.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And that one fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Inside, almost got him.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And now the right fielder, Carson Bench.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Man, he stood no chance in that at bat. A 3-pitch strikeout, swung through all 3. Tell you what, Brooke, it's not a good feeling at all.
You know that from experience?
It's happened a time or two. If I didn't roll over on the first pitch, sinker to second base, then, you know, in there long enough, then I would, yeah, I've had a couple.
My guy, hack-tastic. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. And here it comes. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Two and two. Ball three.
Ronnie Mauricio in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail 1-0. We go to the top of the 7th. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Leading off for the Phillies, left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here is Bryce Harper. 0 for 2 in this one. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. In the dirt, but kept close. 0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ripped to right. Bench makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman Luis Garcia.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Has grounded out a couple of times. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Schwarber, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. And that's in the dirt.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder Brandon Marsh.
And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
1 strike. Oh.
Squirts away a little bit.
1 strike.
That's down and in.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. On to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Phillies strand 1, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at Citi Field. Now the number 2 hitter, Ronnie Mauricio. Little chopper rolls foul. Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's a ball.
Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Edwin Diaz up and throwing. Alvarado also throwing. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman, Reggie Crawford.
Now it's going to be Reggie Crawford. 1 for 2.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That one the other way. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now it's Juan Soto. Here's a high chopper. Garcia throws to first. That's the 3rd out. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mets 0. Back here in Queens for the top of the 8th. Now here is number 4.
Now pitching for
Reed
the
Garrett
Mets.
takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Gotta move and still haters shoot your plane down. Came up with we ain't the same now. Heard I was trash, I ain't stopping beats, I hang now. Cause anybody in my way clown. Bang the 5, bump knuckles insane how. H hits, found my niche, wrapped the wave, getting paid. Never change, still the same. The fame, I will never be a slave.
Ground ball right side. Handles, throws to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, catcher Rafael Marchand.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Rafael Marchand. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter Bryson Stott.
And now the DH, Bryson Stott. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Pitch
That's the
misses, and that's ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Towards first. Off balance feet. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mets nothing. Pitching change here, Edwin Diaz.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Well, 1-run game. Mark Vientos digs in now. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And a swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings. Luis Torrens now at the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Swings through that.
1-1.
On the ground to short. Whips it to first. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Garrett back to work. Outside low. And that is ball 1. Line drive. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Over to first, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mets nothing. Yohan Duran on to try and close it out.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One-run game, bottom 9. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Marsh moves under it. And there's one away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
Crazy. Making a move at first. On to pinch run. Mike Tauchman.
Mike Tauchman.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Dives, but it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. Really important at bat coming up now.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Entering as the pinch runner, Jorge Polanco. First and second, one out. Mauricio getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Now, Boo, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And that is right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Outside. Going to count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets. Here's the third baseman, Reggie Crawford, trying to deliver as the hero. On the ground, right side. Out to end it. And they strand the tying and go-ahead runs to earn the win.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
1-0 the final for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.